Nanga for him and a papa by Hina Jumity. Jumita, Yatabara, yes, near the Bawakim. No Yaton, no car winning Jumity. No car winning Jumity. Kaidan pay you for say, no car yarin. Nekayakana, Wanabaka, no car winning Yabaka. Some should not be former President Nana Akufo-Addo. No say, Ghana for 1 year Timamofo, Namama 1 year for. Also, Ghanaian citizens must be citizens and not spectators. This was a clarion call that was made by a former president, Nana Akufo-Addo, which this platform continue to refer to as a self-acclaimed competent president, Nana Akufo-Addo. He called on the people of Ghana to be citizens and not spectators. And that platform, the bitter truth, we have accepted that call because we consider it as a true call. The nation cannot be built by only the political class. The citizenry have a responsibility and a role to discharge to this nation. As a result of that, Nana Akufo-Addo's call to be citizens and not spectators was a good call. And those people that you be the common offer or the ECG containers are or a pin ni edesa eduna wacha wa you are wohu ono no ho asam na yesa robata ma onambo ma ende oye Akufo Taylor de kokobo ze amma owura John Dramani Mahama ne NDC amembunin abanenim de se wanhwe ne wona wo hye dem dwum kata se hye poi kankan ase titi onam de osi biwa na omampeni Nana Akufo-Addo no ote godo nenenen se wanhwe ne wona wo hye dem dwumedi ase wona wodi ewukaze a ote dem wona wodi ewudi sem ote dem tie omane Ghana se John Dramani Mahama omampeni na naban wanhwe na wan hwehwe wonichi na wanhwe wona so a azo baba omampeni John Dramani Mahama na banide mbobun demonstration a wobeye tia ono John Dramani Mahama na bani ohubida obugu na bano no one time the ayawa wasam ama Ghanani biara kasa ama biara kasa wo omane no mo ne da mintin and the Etiofia Sama other him no corrigido on Akufo Taylor charges President Mahama to get tough on alleged Akufo-Addo's thieves behind missing ECG containers saga. Akufo Taylor charges Mahama to get tough on alleged Akufo-Addo's thieves behind missing ECG containers saga. This is what the bitter truth is bringing your way today. Thus, over 1,328 ECG containers has missing without trace, and this has infuriated Ghanaians, and everybody is talking and charging His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's government to ensure they get to the bottom of this. And Akufo Taylor, who dedicated and propagated John Dramani Mahama's campaign, so change of government, has also added his voice by calling on His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama NDC government to ensure that the corrupt electives who were in the previous government, Nana Akufo-Addo's self-acclaimed competent president, who told Ghanaians he had competent men and women to govern with. Are these the kind of competency, this corrupt competency that former President Nana Akufo-Addo sold to Ghanaians? Let's go and listen to Akufo Taylor. Akufo Taylor,
President John Dramani Mahama, we did not put our lives on the line to bring you back to power for nothing. Majority of us on social media, myself Inkoto, Freemind, Ransford Kebuachi, the good people of Ghana, some intelligent, honest bloggers who were honest in their deliberations, did not do this because you are a handsome man. They did not put everything on the line because they love you more than their mothers. We did this because we believed in your vision. We believed in your honesty. You need to make sure the right thing is done. Afenyomakin and all these criminals are supposed to face the law. He is not bigger than anybody. They are not bigger than anybody. The law needs to be applied irrespective of who you are, which positions you hold in this country. We need to set an example. We cannot let this slide.
Ati, Ekow Taylor, calling on His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC to ensure that this ECG containers a wire if he ports, meaning those behind it, a UFO and no was a chief, a benum penifo a washing one another than Akufo-Addo na benum. Not the means that may ayu and the Wabedugwa, the Bira or Mampeni another than Akufo-Addo. Nane Aswafu Titsi one away you do not war in Yunamkania Asoro or yet the electricity company of Ghana. Not the means that may ayu and an. Ekow Taylor say, Mozimba Ghana for baby no boy. A man for what's one cry and one quattro. What is zeal or ye NBC among your question? Town nature, both the words of my one year campaigns in my one. I'm a Ghana for Nyamaya, don't what say. No one that Nanada Dankwa Akufo-Addo and NPP by Nyabanana. Katasha, why you cancana? No, no, don't see. Magana for two aba zema wanan. When you receive the incasabe, sabi, the bokwit ya katasishe prayer nanso, or mampeni nanado danko Akufo-Addo. The katasishe, a gorna ban, na katasishe, otsida tra, or nina swafu, no wire than washe. Mande, over the good day, or ye ECG. Ahuma on Manigana yet secretary Accra Zibayi Juma Asu a month for the a month for Shasi we no water Zimmy Jumeku 1 man a day aluminium was in the Kabuchi, no was an Kodani, no was an Wazaba, Sabio, because yes, some a week at this amount of them. A mum by some out of them. Only in the Ekow Taylor record. So Mampeni John Dramani Mahama we 2 one of was said them katasi so ponye will KDH one chill one na banen garden baby ubugu John Dramani Mahama naban. Oye mebuno wagana ha we demonstration it's ye John Dramani Mahama ma onya it's a day in for umbu omani in the minty or balukoko or catching strong warning. There, His Excellency the President must do everything possible. It must be tough on those alleged Akufo-Addo's corruptives who superintended, supervised these missing ECG containers. Those who did such corrupt deals against the state of Ghana, they must be apprehended and dealt with according to the law of this country. This is the bitter truth. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. Send your views in the comment section. Like Ghana Bad News Facebook page. Go to YouTube, look for Ghana Bad News YouTube channel. Subscribe. Click on the notification bell and drop your comment in the comment section. Do you agree? What do you want John Dramani Mahama to do about this 1,328 missing ECG containers? Let us hear from you. You are citizens. Let's be part of this show. Listen to Ekow Taylor.
Mr. President, if you are going to start being my enemy, if you are going to start having issues with me, then it will be because of this case. I don't want to have issue with you, and I know you don't ever want to have issues with me, because the respect I have for you, the belief and trust that I have in you, that I decided to dedicate my platform to educate Ghanaians and to make sure you are cleaned of all allegations that were not true, to make sure we get an intelligent, honest Ghanaian to lead us. That is why we are here. We are not here because of family and friends. We are not here because our friends in politics. We are here to make sure we reset the system. I don't ever want to be your enemy, and I don't ever want you to be my enemy. I respect you, and with all due respect, the right thing needs to be done, or else your governance will never see the day of light. Afejo Makin, Kelly Gajepo, Dubik Mahama, they need to pay. We cannot let this slide. We are Ghanaians. We have done the work we have to do by voting for you. We still have the belief in your leadership. We still believe you can reset this nation with Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. We are doing this because we love our nation. We are doing this because we want to reset this nation. We are doing this because we love Ghana. Do not turn us against you.
Yes, indeed. His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama cannot afford to let the youth of Ghana down. Your reset agenda must begin. Demonstrate the reset that you were talking about. That those corrupt politicians who had the privilege to be appointed by the former president Nana Akufo-Addo, who came to be self-competent, yet failed to realize or to see all these corrupt deals, underdealings that were going on in his government. There were lots of them that were brought up. Ghanaians complained, but unfortunately, His Excellency, the self-acclaimed competent former president Nana Akufo-Addo, decided to close his ears to all those issues that came up, those issues that Ghanaians were talking about. Now, Ghanaians decided not to renew their mandate, to pack them because of their abysmal scorecard that Nana Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP gave Ghanaians. His Excellency, the President John Dramani Mahama, we want to experience the reset agenda that you had for Ghana, that you campaigned with. And what Ghanaian youth are requesting is that all those behind this ECG missing container saga, they must not be left off the hook. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, with all due respect, with all humility, the Bitter Truth platform, it is only one thing that we are asking, that the corrupt thieves, the nation wreckers who were behind this must be found and must be prosecuted. If their property requires confiscation, please go ahead and do that for Mother Ghana. Remember, the show you are watching is the Bitter Truth Show. They say truth is bitter. It's like bitter pill. Kaida jumejaro chana ya nukwan we will again them. Let's say Omampenyu John Dramani Mahama. Mpenyu for wasumi wanana do danko Akufo-Addo na banimu. The minority leader, then majority leader, Onya Konya Obaye, board chair of the ECG. Owa Kaligajapo, Olusunya Konya, Baye board chair. Samuel Dubik Mahama, Baye, Oye manager for the ECG. Dr. Mahamatoprosecuteakufo-addo Prempe, Onya Konya, Oyo Swafo, Nonana Sameze, Birane Nzaman Koye, and Yanam Kanya won Samun Koye, Nagana for Sunda with your timetable, Sabi, Napunya Huka Chred, Ghana for that. When I will be a timetable, one Koye, one timetable. The disrespect, the arrogance, when the watching Napo, was addressing the people of Ghana, yet Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, a so-called self-acclaimed competent president, could not reprimand Napo. He was quite over it. Osusu Naswa Sabe, Sebe, Managana Foraka, and then some fee, Yanubon, and Yan saw Yana, but she said, Na Napo Magana Fonin, and Yan saw no other than Yansi or Mampenny and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo, one Chinaso, one Cassan for home. When 2 Manapo, when the look, what my badamo, and yet the men Yan saw soup in the method of what they need. Into the new yard you bring to Kaida Ganafo, no one between the Amahan, the Dietzi, the area de Robo Manudan, the area on behalf of the people's power. Yet His Excellency the President, the former President, a so-called self-acclaimed competent in another Akufo-Addo, could not call Napo to order at the time Ghanaians were complaining of erratic electricity and requesting for timetable to schedule their life, their daily lives. Napo, the then energy minister, was directing the citizens who were crying for timetable to generate their own timetable. And the bitter truth, the sad aspect of it is that His Excellency the President then, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the self-acclaimed competent president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, could not call Napo to order, could not reprimand Napo that look, this arrogance and disrespect I will not entertain in my government. He sat quietly for all this arrogance to be demonstrated, to be exhibited on Ghanaians by then Energy Minister Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Herbert Grandpa had the opportunity to become a minister. All these people and the authorities at spot ought to be interrogated, ought to be picked up by now and asked questions. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. They say truth is like bitter pill. Take it or leave it. We will speak the truth. See.
Tomorrow, next week, heads needs to roll. The board chairs, they have to be called. The MD, he has to be called. The Attorney General's office should open investigations now. With all due respect, Mr. President, I keep telling you, I am a messenger without a Bible or a Quran, a messenger who came to deliver the message. We have gone through fire to get you here, and we are still going through fire to protect the leadership that you are showing, which is legitimate and respectful. Do not, and this goes to every single NDC person, from the top to the down. If anybody dares to try and cover up for anybody, you people will understand the power belongs to we on the ground. And this goes to every single person, from the president to the last person in Ghana. I have done my job. Ghanaians have done their job. They have sacrificed, they voted, they have lived to make sure you become president. We expect you to do the needful. Afenyomakin, he needs to be investigated. And this is what we demand. Tomorrow,
yes, this is the demand by Ghanaian citizens. This is the demand by Ghanaian youth. We cannot keep quiet and let this to slip by as usual. We cannot continue to treat this ECG missing container saga as the usual NBC MPP. Honinti, yes, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, your reset agenda, let Ghanaians feel it. Prove to us, demonstrate to us that yes, you are in to fight corruption. You and corruption had no link. Your government, you will not entertain this, just as we witness under Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He disappointed the country. Are you ready? If the need arise, then let's demonstrate. Let's go on the streets. Let's converge on the streets to put pressure on Mahama to ensure that this matter is investigated and those who will be found culpable will be prosecuted by the laws of the land. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. We cannot continue this way. Ghana cannot continue with this attitude where corruption has become the order of the day for the few government officials. No, the power of the citizens is mightier than the power of the God. Let all speak against it. Let's put pressure on Mahama for him to serve the interests of the citizens of this country. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. Yet I say that they have used your data to watch this. Remember, subscribe to Ghana News YouTube channel. Share it. Drop your views in the comment section. Let us hear from you. What do you want Mahama to do as far as the ECG missing containers is concerned? You are part of this show. Let all be citizens and not spectators. Let's hear from you. Stay blessed. Stay out of trouble. May God watch over you. So we come your way with another unadulterated, authentic, bitter truth show. Yet I say, Mayanti Wanka, Ebenazi Medicare, Mampini John Dramani Mahama, what's that you wanna? We are ECG containers in Walton, Wokutia, what's the Catassia, pray, can you dream? Wokutia or Manigan and Punto. Mayanti Wanka, like Ghana News Facebook page in it. Forward and share to comment section or share no one yanko for when you be share. For YouTube, subscribe to Ghana News YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that anytime we come online, you could be notified. That's the way they type Jumedi. Na Kaide, Jumedi, Didn't Aranyan, the Quar women, Penifus and the Quarrier, Nekayakana, Wanabaka, the Quarrier Yabaka. Dam may able to me that teacher or man. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, no Ossi, Yiti Mamofo, Mama Yanya Bashadefo, Honora, Pen and the Quarrier, Yusu, Edidi Juma. Yamin Quarrido, Insio, O you is sending Lermo. Kaide, Jumedi, Nizin Aranyan, no Quar, Jumedi. Oh, you then, na, or watching now.